Yeah, Krept and Konan dropped. Is it classed as a music video or a short film?
Short film.
I think that's
So-
With accompanying song.
Proxy me in as the listener and educate me.
so. Obviously, obviously everyone's heard of
Never say obviously when it comes to me.
right.
True say.
So, drill music is flourishing in the UK at the moment, but it is also being called for it to be banned just because of like the violent nature that surrounds. I'm not even going to say that music because I feel like we've seen this happen with grime before, where people had the same thing. I think it's literally just the way of life and like the people that are involved in this and making the music can be questioned. But I don't think as a whole you can question the music.
Okay, so drill.
Yeah, so
Yep.
Krept and Konan have made this short movie called Bang Drill with accompanying songs. And it basically spans through the life of a drill artist, going from like what they're doing to recording music, they get the deal, and then it shows two different variations of how it can end. One, if drill music was banned, which is what MPs
Trying
are
to do.
trying to do. They've
Krept and
all-
Konan were in the Houses of Parliament yesterday talking about this.
Yeah, you must have seen on the internet where drill music was appearing on porn websites because it was being taken off YouTube.
Big up
No.
Pornhub for doing that for drill music.
So drill, it was being taken off YouTube.
Imagine.
Like if any like a lot of drill songs were being taken
the
down.
thing is, it's not okay. It's not my thing, but I'm so against any of it being banned.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a freedom of expression. You
Abs-
can't,
yeah.
you
Unless
can't
they are-
ban that.
Clarify something for me. Unless people, artists in the genre are literally releasing tracks going, hey, go attack this specific group of people. As long as that's not happening, you do.
It's
It's not. Every music has something like that.
yeah.
For me, it's like, sorry, go on.
It's
I've got
very-
a really specific point.
It's very rap affiliated. So obviously like when like
Yeah,
with,
but-
with rap
okay,
anyway,
so
you've got like
what I
talking
mean-
about like
what I
go
mean
get the
is-
ops and shit like that. It is that.
Yeah. What I mean is, it's not like, let's say the Westboro Baptist Church dropped a Fire 16 talking about how you got to kill gays.
No.
I'd be all the way down for getting rid of that.
No, but
it's
the
not
only,
like
the only difference
that.
is what at the moment
it's not. Yeah, okay.
at the moment the government are trying to link drill music to the source of all the stabbings that's happening mainly in London and all the young violence.
Yes, because young people stab people purely off the back of the music.
Yeah,
Listen to those two things are related.
It's ridiculous that they're trying to say that is the main reason. But yeah, basically the at the end of the short film, it shows two different directions. One where if drill music was banned, I'm not going to ruin it for anyone that's not watched it. And then one scenario where drill music wasn't banned, and it follows the life of a young drill artist. If you've not watched it, go and watch it. But I will hand over to Sein.
I'm intrigued by this.
Oh,
I promise I will actually do some homework.
It's phenomenal.
It's great.
One thing to big up, it's filmed by Rapman, who, after his very popular YouTube series, was signed to Jay-Z. So big ups that
Shouts to Rapman.
Rapman is now he's come back and is making movies with the people who he's always made movies with the power of Jay-Z behind him. That is one thing that could help this go the right way if the right people are around. The fact that a company supported by Jay-Z helped fund this, helped create this.
Yeah.
Shout out to Krept and Konan for taking what is sometimes a marginalized, romanticized story of music saved my life, because the people who think it is romanticized are definitely nowhere near that sort of life. They haven't been or haven't even sat down to have a conversation with someone who feels like they've got no options. Remember I said feels like they've got no options, not has no options at all. This isn't the third world. But sometimes people feel like they've got no options. Their art is what they can give to the world. If their art is a reflection of what they do, how the fuck is someone's decision who isn't involved to stop that? So that's one of my points. Point 2, it's a hell of a song. Point 3...
The plot is great. The plot is great.
Point 3, like, they made it look phenomenal. And what I loved about the entire thing is they made it very clear that this isn't an everyone thing. Rapman tried to rap. Rapman then went, I can just record the rappers instead. I'm good with a camera. Fucking good with a camera. He did that. He went on and he's made his career. They're not celebrating that. The people who are trying to ban drill are not going, well, here's 1,000 cameras, kids. Go record shit. No, because they know they haven't given the people that drill music is for, they haven't given them any choice. Lethal B started saying a generation ago, give us youth centres. They went, nah, fuck that.
They went, actually, we're going to reduce the amount.
Exactly. Lethal B said, give us youth centres. Imagine you're 12 years old when Lethal B first said this. Give us youth centres. Nah. Sorry, kids, you're just going to be at school. Lethal B said, give them after school clubs. They went, nah, we're not even going to give them food at school. Then the government, you're now 14 years old. You've gone to high school. You can barely afford the £6 meal. And then the school will go in, all right, it finishes at 3:30, get the fuck out of here. You get home, someone's working. A very niche scenario, but this is the points in which people have already tried to intervene, and the government went, nah, fuck that. You get to 16 years old, Lethal B saying they're trying to make music. They want to be creative. They've seen that you can record something on your phone, on your camera, and put it on the internet. They've been rapping into their phones together in the street because they glorify us rappers. We want to be able to help them. Can we create something for them? Nah, because your music's about crime as well. So they were stopping Lethal B doing shows. They were stopping these musicians doing shows. These kids go, if Lethal B can't do a show, and that's how he's making money, how the fuck am I going to make money? I can't go to school. I can't make anything at school. They want me to do science, but they think I'm dumb, so I ain't going to do that. And then it builds and cycles onto someone who goes, I feel like I've got no other choice but to then funnel into the cliche of committing crimes. That then rolls on into someone who's committed a crime, they've been arrested, they've gone to jail, they've got a criminal record, they get out of jail, you can't get a job. What do? I used to be sick at rap and everyone else is doing rap. Let me go back to it. No, we're going to ban that thing that you've done. What the fuck are they going to do then?
Can we have the applause?
This is the most worthy applause that any podcast
needed it.
I'm going to crank it right up and we're going to take a moment for this.
Like, thank you.
That was
Can I
phenomenal.
just finish that all with?
So when we're editing video, I want just that, and I want confetti, and I want fucking fireworks, and I want Shia
all of
LaBeouf
that
doing
with.
his clap. Like,
I want to end all of that
MJ with his
that was
popcorn.
a very small, tiny snippet of a story. There's so much grey area outside of that in which people don't commit crimes. They end up working in the shops that get shut down. They end up getting 0-hour contracts. There is so much that can be pulled into creating drill music that isn't just the guy on stage who you say is committing the crimes.
Yeah. And the thing is as well, I'm so glad that Krept and Konan have done this.
Something about the toothpick made that so much more poignant too.
It still tastes like menthol 1 hour on.
Yeah, I just hope that Krept and Konan doing this video is gonna spark this discussion and actually make politicians change their mind on it.
I'm worried because potential of our next prime minister, but I think they're not going to be able to ignore it. We're not America. They need to realize we are not America. We're not going to roll over as a culture and be bullied into being pets or be cornered into reacting and then vilified for reacting.
Hassan Minhaj did a great Patriot Act about this whole thing.
Yes, he did.
I checked it out. I followed your advice. It's great. Yeah, he did a whole thing about hip hop being appropriated by politicians to sort of take over that area.
Exactly.
Like, even Putin turns around and says, "Well, we can't beat it.
Yeah.
So let's just join."
So I feel like what they've done is taken a story that hip hop culture has come to learn that if you have nothing, you have the ability to create your art, and your art is a reflection of your society. They've taken that and twisted it into this poisonous thing that they're protecting us from ourselves in this really twisted way, which just let people create art. People aren't going into a music studio to stab someone. They're going in there to make a song about the environment that they live in. If they live in there's about to be a part 2, but if they live in a building that they know is unsafe, they know is cladded with these things, and no one is going to prison because people are protecting each other, what the fuck are they going to talk about?
Exactly. Change the environment that they're living in and watch how the content of the music that they'll change.